what this rap is. And so FBG Duck's mom is trying to sue Lil Durk for making music about her son. But this is kind of crazy because FBG Duck was making the same type of music. So make it make sense, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So she's not only trying to sue Durk, but she's also trying to sue Sony Music Group and Universal Music Group for being involved in lyrics, allowing Durk to put out lyrics that was going against her son, FBG Duck. And so also it sounds like they're probably trying to link Durk to the whole thing in a way. So this civil lawsuit might bring out more evidence, and that might lead to serious charges against Durk eventually, because now we see that when these lawsuits start, they can use that information that comes out in that lawsuit to put a criminal case together. So who knows what type of evidence might come out from this. So they're trying to say basically that how did Vaughn get that 100K to even put on Duck's head? So now she's blaming the music label for paying them and for him to use that money that he got from the music and putting hits out on people. So this is not going to be a good look for Chicago music and drill music and stuff like that, because now the major labels are going to be thinking twice before they sign another Chicago artist. And that's not cool, because Chicago artists finally have an opportunity in life, you know what I'm saying, to get out that hood and, you know, to make a legit living. And now you got lawsuits like this, and now the major labels might take a step back before they want to get involved with another Chicago artist. So at this point, it's probably going to come down to how successful this lawsuit is. If it's successful, it's not going to be good for Chicago artists, because now they're going to have a harder time getting that major label deal if you got lawsuits like this coming out. And this has a lot of similarities to kind of like that Yo Gotti case where, you know, they're trying to say like Big Jook put that 100K on, was it 100K? Yeah, something like that on Young Dolph. So they're trying to now use that information that came out in that trial, and they might pursue more charges. And maybe now they're going to try to link CMG and Yo Gotti with this whole thing, because they're basically saying the same thing. Like, how did Big Jook even get that type of money to put out hits like that? You know what I'm saying? So if it's connected to the music label, then you know that could make the music label liable, and you could potentially have RICO type charges coming out of stuff like that when, you know, you're trying to link a paper trail to a hit. And if that paper trail leads back to a music label, then, you know what I'm saying, that's when you're going to have issues with these music labels, and if they're going to want to sign any more drill artists. And at this point, hip hop needs these major labels, because look at the artists they're signing now. They're already trying to move away from drill artists and street rappers. Now they're trying to make you listen to only people like Glorilla and Lotto and, you know what I'm saying, people like that. So it's mostly female artists like Ice Spice and Megan Thee Stallion. These are the artists a lot of major labels are now interested in signing, because I guess they're not coming with the baggage of these street rappers. So it's kind of making hip hop change at this point. And you're hoping they don't start signing more artists like Lil Nas X and stuff off of this, like, and Macklemore and people like that, you know. So we want to be able to enjoy seeing mainstream hip hop be, you know what I'm saying, more how it's supposed to be. Like, it started in the streets, and, you know, a lot of hip hop music is street orientated, and for them to just try to act like that's not a part of hip hop, and for the major labels to, you know, move away from that, we don't want to see more of that. So FBG Duck mom is going to. So yeah, anyways, y'all, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to see how this lawsuit turns out, because at this point, you know, you want to be able to have hip hop evolve naturally and not have it to where major labels are afraid to sign street rappers, because that's really a big part of rap. Whether you like it or not, that's a big part of rap. And I just remember just a few years back, street rap was pretty much dominating rap and trap music and stuff like this, where you would have, for the first time I really ever saw just a few years ago, where most of the top rappers were street rappers. It was like you had Future and Lil Durk and, you know what I'm saying, Polo G, and, you know what I'm saying, you had a whole lot of street rappers coming in the game, and Little Baby, 42 Doug, and just a whole lot of street rappers coming in, getting these major label deals and doing numbers. But then you started seeing a shift to the Ice Spices and the Megan Thee Stallions and stuff like that. So this is something to where, you know what I'm saying, you don't want this lawsuit to negatively affect hip-hop music and the growth and development of hip-hop music at this point. So hopefully Duck's mom doesn't, you know what I'm saying, Duck's mom doesn't make this all stop, because these Chicago artists need an opportunity. They finally got an opportunity after all these years to, you know what I'm saying, get on and put out music and actually get a way to make legit money. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want this to put a stop to that. So I don't know. I don't agree with the lawsuit, only because, like I said, I believe that Duck was making the same type of music. That's the only reason why I really don't see this lawsuit. I don't really know if I agree with it, because it's not like Duck was just a normal civilian, you know what I'm saying, and just Durk was just bullying them or something. It's not like that, you know, so it's not like OTF and Durk and all them was just bullying Duck. No, Duck was out there in the streets too, you know what I'm saying, holding his own and putting out diss songs just like Durk was, and, you know what I'm saying, talking a lot of stuff about his ops and stuff, you know what I'm saying, putting that in his music and stuff like that. So how are we gonna just point the finger at Durk with this, you know what I'm saying, and Vaughn? But, you know, say if there is some ties that they put together, like I said, that might lead to more charges even for Durk. That might lead to trouble for Durk if you got a lawyer probing around looking for links and connections to where this paper trail came from with the money that was used for those hits. Did that come from a music label? And if they can successfully link together that paper trail, you're gonna have issues, you know what I'm saying, with hip hop music in general. And, you know what I'm saying, I mean, I don't know. I guess they have every right to sue, but it just doesn't. It seems kind of weird that Duck was making the same type of music as Durk was, you know. So I don't know. I mean, let me know what y'all think about this lawsuit. I mean, she has every right to sue, and if they can put that link together, though, man, she might end up taking down Durk. You know what I'm saying? And Durk's like starting to get that legendary status. You know what I'm saying, in the game. He's really building himself up to possibly be, you know what I'm saying, up there with one of the, you know, with the top names. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how up there his name's going to end up being, but at this point, Durk is becoming kind of a legend out here, you know what I'm saying? Because with the top music artists ever, you got people like, Tupac, everyone always brings up, and Biggie, and then who else, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? This is a status of level where you got like Lil Wayne we're talking about, you know what I'm saying? And where does Durk fit in that picture? You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely Kanye West is mentioned. You would have honorable mention for Kanye West, but Durk is probably somewhere up there in the, you know, top echelon. He's working his way up there. I wouldn't say he's like at the top or nothing, but he's starting to get up there in his status in this game. So, you know what I'm saying, you want to continue to see what Durk's going to do in the future, and hopefully this lawsuit doesn't lead to charges or something, legal, you know, real legal trouble for Durk if they establish too many connections. So, yeah, at this point, you know, and then you don't want to settle because then it makes you look guilty, but maybe you do want, maybe you do want to consider that to stop all the investigation and stuff, you know. So anyways, y'all, let me know what you think about all this in the comment section. I'm gonna leave some links if you want to follow Rap Hits on social media. Let's get 100 likes. Is that, you know what I'm saying? Can we get 100 likes? Even 50 likes will be help. Let's get at least 50 likes, y'all. All right. Moving forward, let's make sure we get about 50 likes per video, and follow Rap Hits on all social media. I'm out of here.